Cool idea.
I know. So, if you guys want to get a date box as well, you can use our promo code Not a Fairy Tale 50. You get 50% off your very first box for you to enjoy your very own date night box. And you can get it from getadatebox.com. And I will put it in the show notes along with the promo code so everybody can get their date box on and have a good time. Goodness. All right, so now it's time for some Rache reality. And we're going to start off with Insecure.
Even though that's not reality.
It's really not, but
it really is in a sense.
I totally agree it is.
It's
real life.
It's like real life.
Yes.
So
I mean, with the friendships, with the dating,
yes.
I just feel like I'm in my 20s again.
I know, and I'm just watching them. I'm like, oh, I've done that. Mm-hmm. I've been through that.
Mm-hmm. So this week's episode starts off with Issa talking to Lawrence in the convenience store. And I'm going to say I'm really just excited about Lawrence being back, but I'm super excited about Chad. I feel like I have an inner Chad in me. Like, if I was a man, I would be Chad.
Really?
I love Chad.
Of all people's Chad.
I love Chad. Like, he's like
super shady, though.
He
don't even come off like that.
But if I didn't have any filters, if the stuff that I said in my head, I would be Chad. I would be like the woman.
So you're like really a shady person inside your brain.
Inside, but I have tact and I use it.
But I mean, so I can't be Chad. Why not just say it?
Because then people would label me as Chad. Most people really don't like Chad, but Chad just keep it extra real. I love Chad.
Yeah, whatever.
Chad is my homie.
Chad's your homie?
He is my homie. He is like one of my favorite people on the show. Outside of Kelly. I think Kelly and Chad are my two favorites.
Like, I love Kelly. She's my absolute favorite. Mm-hmm. Like, first of all, let's talk about how Kelly is really about that whole life right now. Because she's still fucking a dude from Baychella.
She really is.
He's like killing it.
Yes.
And I don't even think she knows his whole name. She's just
she just knows she's getting it.
Right. She was like, so are you talking about the black one or the white one?
Because I'm fucking him.
I was like, oh my goodness. Like, y'all still messing around like that? Because I think she started off with the white one though, right?
No, she really didn't. She was more attracted to the black guy.
But I thought at one point they were talking, or no, I don't know. I thought they were talking.
Okay, that might be your selective memory.
Yeah, girl, because I just forgot all about the whole show. Girl. Even though I just watched it again on Sunday.
I done watched it twice. So they see each other in the little Quick Mart or whatever. And so she asks Lawrence, how are you doing? Or what you been up to? Mm-hmm. And then it flashes to all the work and sex that Lawrence has been having. Yes. And the fact that Chad, his wife, left him at the altar because he's a funky ass dude. Yeah, he helped.
But you know what? One thing about Insecure that I really think they need to not do is because so many people are watching the show, young people, they're not using protection.
Oh, they had a big spill about this last season and how they try to, incorporate a condom wrapper on the side of the bed or on the nightstand. They feel like common sense would tell you that they're using protection, so they'll just kind of flash over the wrapper.
I ain't seen nothing flash this season.
Well, that's that one scene though with Lawrence and all the girls. You really would have been paying attention to that because they all kind of went fast with all his women.
Well, but when they were in that Ferris wheel, it wasn't nothing.
Yeah,
wasn't nothing going on there.
Yeah. He could have at least acted like he was putting some on. But back to that, it kind of goes to show that Lawrence wasn't using protection because his ass
ended up with chlamydia.
Got the chlamydia, got the clap, burning.
Right. And then, but you know what was cool about that I can really respect is that he made the call.
Yeah, he needed to.
He made the call. He was like, look, but one of them brides he called, he was like, we didn't even do it or whatever. And she was like, you don't know who you having sex with?
Exactly.
And I was thinking, no, he really don't.
He don't.
And he thought he got you too.
Yeah. And that kind of made him think because when he was at the bar with Chad and Tiffany's husband, he was pretty much I'm too old for this shit. I'm 32. Right. I need to
settle
calm down.
Right.
Yeah.
So it kind of helped him a little bit.
Yeah, just a tinge.
But I like Lawrence.
I mean, he aight.
But he's really doing a lot better than I expected him to do.
Well, that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he just got to get a kick in the butt and
Yeah.
get cheated on and thrown out the house in order
Yeah.
for him to make improvements.
Yeah.
But still, like, he is one of my favorite guys.
Ah.
Well, except I like Daniel too, because I just like him because he's chocolate.
Okay.
He's chocolatey.
Okay.
Well,
I can do without Lawrence, but if Chad comes with Lawrence, then I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just like one of them people like, you can take him or leave him.
Right.
So then they go over to Molly at work, and her assistant is bringing her something for the shower that they're putting together. And so her assistant is telling her about how if she and her boyfriend have a baby, the baby might be albino or something to that effect. And Molly is like, oh, okay, move my meeting. And then kind of get mad because she like, nobody asked your ass that. Like, who cares? Like, why are you?
It's
being
just
a
small
hater?
talk.
Yeah. And it was small talk that was doing something with what you were doing. Like,
She was just being a bitch.
she was. She needs some stuff. She needs some vitamin D to get her life right.
With the condom,
With
by the way.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's, yeah.
Because they a little out there. But anyways, so yeah, I was just tripping off of that. Like, she was just straight rude to her. And then she was rude to her another time when they, last episode, I think, because I watched them all together,
Mm-hmm.
when she was saying that Issa was a better assistant
Oh,
than
she
her.
was just being funny.
No, I don't think she was being
No,
funny.
I really think she was. Because
being
after
an
Issa
asshole.
left, she was like, nah, I like you.
So why?
She just joking around.
But she knows she new to that office. She need to keep them relationships tied together.
She really does need to.
And
work
that
on
girl,
her
she's been there
relationships.
for a while, so
Yeah.
you don't like ruffle the feathers when you trying to get in.
Exactly.
So I just thought that was extra shady.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Mhm.
moving on. Let's talk about Issa and Nathan.
Yeah, so Issa is moving on with her dreams of doing a Coachella, which I love, but I need her to reel it in the realistic of it all, being realistic, talking about I want to do this in
2 weeks.
4
a
to
month.
6 weeks.
Right. That
I
ain't gonna
mean,
work.
what artists are you securing?
None.
But that makes me think she gonna have to talk to Daniel to get some artists for her event.
yes, she's going to have to do that.
Yeah.
She's going to end up working with Daniel and Lawrence.
Yeah,
And I think
is.
she's going to end up messing around with both of them. You didn't listen to me last time when I said Lawrence was coming back. But yeah, she going to end up messing around with both of them again. That's going to be some bullshit.
I don't think it's gonna be her pursuing Lawrence, though. I think it's gonna be Lawrence pursuing her because you got a hint of that when he was talking with the guys. Like, she's changed a lot. Like,
She's more open
Yeah,
to entrepreneurship, all the things he wanted her to be.
yeah. So
back
I think
then.
he's gonna,
And he's more open to having a job. So that helps.
yeah. So I think he's gonna try to pursue her. I don't think it's gonna be the other way around.
But either way, both of them going to be smashing.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But that's just my story I made up in my head.
Okay.
So, yeah. But she's just not being realistic about this whole event. First of
No.
all, I need her to get a pen and paper. Because you
Yes.
can't keep planning stuff out in your head and thinking it's going to just come to fruition when you don't have nothing written down. She don't even have a business plan.
No,
She's going to need
doesn't.
investments. She don't have
need
no money.
Yeah.
She don't have none
I
of that
just
stuff
think
together.
it's unrealistic to say I'm trying to do this in 6 to 8 weeks. Like, if she said a year out, I'd be like, okay, you can realistically probably do that, but not 6 to 8 weeks.
She going to be doing a whole lot of lift rides
Yes,
because she don't have no money.
yes,
Mm-mm.
and she gonna have to be cleaning up a lot of dog shit in her yard.
Girl, when she was spraying that dog shit off, I was like, girl, if you do not get a broom or something,
I'll get a doggy bag and
pick it up and
Pick
move
it
on
up.
about your business. Girl, I can't do her. Sometimes she be extra slow.
Oh, yeah.
And then dude talking about he don't have no dog, and then the dog barking.
Girl, now mind you, I was watching this on my phone while I was getting ready to come back to town, and I did not hear the dogs bark, and so I was like, and when he said he didn't have a dog, I was like, is that human shit? And then when I watched it again, I heard the dog bark. I was like, oh, okay.
Girl, I was like, he's got it. I would have called, and whoever I got to call to get his rent to go up, because he got a dog, and he
Mhm.
is not cleaning up after his dog. That's got to be some kind of ordinance in that city.
I know.
I was like, that's nasty.
Yes. So then it goes to, I think Issa talking to Nansford, and they in the bed, and they talking about, you know, making Coachella come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like he was very vulnerable when he was like, you know, how do you know when it's real? And I was like,
oh, I know. I thought it was going to be like a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
But she kind of froze up a little bit.
Understandably, because most people don't do that, but I'm glad she said, is it okay to say that? Like, you know, right. Are we at that point? And I felt like that was like a realistic line, because you do think that. It's like, is it okay?
Yeah. Right. But you really never know when it's okay to say something.
That's true. But I mean, he put it out there, so you know how I am. If they say it first, then they really into it.
Right.
So, and he said he loved her or anything, but it was like he was putting it out there like, I'm really feeling you and I'm feeling us. So I like that.
I still would have been kind of like, oh yeah, I like you. You're okay. I wouldn't have put it all out there.
I
would have tried to play hard to get
there.
She
just replied, I like you too. Like, I feel like that it wasn't like he said he loved her and she was like, oh, I love you too. Now that would have been on a whole other level.
No,
but a nice liking. I mean, hell, you don't put your dick in me.
I like
so I can say I like you.
Yeah.
So then they go to the girls getting ready for Tiffany's baby shower, and they're building this crooked diaper
Girl,
cake.
that diaper cake. You know I be making diaper cakes.
I know you make diaper cakes.
I was so upset about that cake.
Well, I mean, look at who's putting it together. I felt like they could have found somebody to do that for them. Like, they could have easily got on Etsy and bought one.
That's why Tiffany didn't want them helping. Because they didn't take pride in what they was doing at all.
Kelly took pride in her cupcakes.
She did. She was serious about them cupcakes. But that cake, that diaper cake was horrible.
Yeah.
But
at the end of the day, I was taking it apart anyway.
You know, I was looking at that. I was like, dang, did I use that ribbon on your diaper cake? I think I did with the ducks.
Yeah.
The same ribbon?
Wasn't it yellow?
It was yellow, but I thought I had some... Girl, no telling whose shower that was. I done made so many diaper cakes.
I like my diaper cake, and I like my diapers. I got to use them.
She had blue jean diapers. Blue jean loves. I said, this baby needs these little diapers.
Yes.
I thought they were the cutest thing ever.
Cute. Yes. So they're getting it all together, and then Issa is telling them about her business idea or her business name, and everybody just starts laughing.
I was like, oh, that hurt her feelings. They was like, really? You came in with that? Yeah, that was funny.
It was funny. So then they get to the baby shower, which was at Tiffany's sister's house, and it was kind of weird that Issa didn't know like who Tiffany's relatives were. I feel like, at minimum, was she at Tiffany's wedding to know some of the relatives? Like, sometimes as friends, you guys do different things and you interact with each other's family. So,
right.
Especially if Issa's brother was there.
Yeah.
You know?
His non-reading ass. Non-reading ass. That was so funny when she threw that. She was like, that's why Issa told me you can't read. But yeah, I just thought that was really weird.
Yeah. I mean, I'm quite sure Kelly knew everybody, but that just goes to the dynamic of friendships. Like, it's always, if you have a group of 4 or 5 or 6, like, it's always 2 that are closer to each other than the rest of the group. So I guess that does they did speak to that. And I understood why Tiffany had the people who set up the baby shower, like, work with her on it, because of course it was the way she wanted it. At the same time, I feel like she still should have had Kelly involved. Like, my friends set up my shower and none of them have children, so you can Pinterest a baby shower.
Yeah, and I think she's fully committed. Like, she put time and energy into them cupcakes, and she was determined to find the best cupcakes and thought it out with the little black sprinkles. You know, like, she was like, these light skin. What'd she say? These are light. These are
this for their light skinned baby, but we gotta put some shekels of chocolate in it to let you know he's still a nigga. Right. So stupid.
I was like, I love her. She like keeps me cracking up. And so I was just like, I know like sometimes, you know, people have a lot going on in their life and you feel like they can't help you. But everybody can play a role. Yes. And then let them tell you, oh, well, I have a lot going on. I really can't help you. So I was really disappointed that she didn't reach out to them. And then...
But they should have at minimum, we know Kelly reached out, but Molly and Issa still should have reached out and be like, can I contribute anything? Can I bring anything? Like,
Do you need
they didn't do any of that.
A punch bowl. You need to borrow something. You want me to pick?
Can I make a signature non-alcoholic drink? Like, it was at least one thing they could have done to show support of her.